Hey everybody, welcome back. Northern Land plays The Binding of Isaac Repentance. I think our runs recently have been pretty good. It's the first video of the week. We just had that unbelievable keeper run. I don't know, man. Let's keep it going. Let's do a lost run. What the heck? The lost starts... What is this item? The lost starts with a D infinity now? ZDFPFBT9? But we don't know what that is. What is it? I mean, it looks like a D6 to me. Am I crazy? It has 6 sides. It's a cube. I don't know if it actually will do... Here's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that the D infinity is going to be random, right? Also, I don't have Holy Mantle. I have Holy Mantle. I don't know what's happening. What is this item? I don't know. You know what? We'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about the seed for now. Mostly worried about some form of progress. I guess we don't have Holy Mantle as an item, but instead we have like it's built into the Lost instead of being like a, an added item or so. Oh my god. Hold on. You know what? The Lost Repentance. What's going on here? Of course, the top video, or the top result, unlocking the Lost in Repentance. I just bought Repentance without unlocking the Lost first. Just show me the wiki. Taint? No, not Taint. Just the regular old Lost, man. Okay, I'm looking. Starting items. The Eternal D6. What the heck is the Eternal D6? Rerolls all items in the current room with other... Oh, each item rerolled has a 50% chance to disappear. Okay. Which is interesting. I think that's how it used to work in the Eternal edition of the Flash game, which admittedly... I didn't play, and it wasn't like it was out of principle I decided not to play it. I was just like literally, I think I was away on vacation when it came out, and by the time it came back, everybody was like, it's too hard for you. Don't even worry about it. Just keep playing Rebirth. And I was like, all right. If I have to, I guess I can do it. So, the question you gotta ask is, do you feel lucky, punk? Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry. If you... Sorry, I ate a poppy seed bagel this morning, and the little poppy seeds are getting stuck in my throat. It's a small price to pay, okay? But I do have that, I got that poppy, whoop. I got that poppy, who? I got that poppy. No, but, I've eaten a lot of bagels in my life, which wouldn't surprise you if you've seen photographs of me. I wear it well, I think. I also look like the bagel type, in my opinion. I got the thick glasses. You know, anytime I see someone in, like, a media property eating a bagel, it's like Seth Rogen. And I'm like, it's kind of like, he's like me with hair. And I suppose maybe we have different vices, but apart from that, you doing okay, baby? Oh, she flipped. Look at that. She loves it. Okay, so the question is, do you want to risk losing this to reroll it? Yes. That's actually not that bad now. We've come full circle here, because now we throw holy water, and it's actually, like, worth something. It might even be kind of good. But I gotta tell you, I've been through the ringer on bagels. I grew up, eating plain bagel. Don't like it as much anymore. I got nothing against it, and it can be... I've got very fond memories, let's put it that way, of, watching the X Games in 1999, eating a toasted plain bagel with a bunch of salami on it. Oh, man. A little bit of yellow mustard. It's delicious. But I kind of grew out of it, and, in high school I got a little bit more health conscious at the time. I started eating, whole grain bread products. This is before we realized that, carbs are bad. So we're like, if you want to be healthy, just get rid of white bread. Start eating whole wheat bread. So instead I started eating whole wheat bagels. I gotta tell you, I hate to say it. And I'm very glad we took this item. I think we should do alt path. Why not, right? At least give it a try. And then we can always deviate to try to unlock Tainted Lost if we want to. Then, of course, as is often the case, in college, things got... and I don't mind this reroll, honestly. You gotta take chances, get messy, make mistakes, miss frizzle. In college, it's a time for experimentation. I ate every kind of bagel you could imagine. Fruit bagels, rosemary bagels, every kind of seed you could imagine. I'm even embarrassed to admit I've consumed some everything bagels in my life. I know, I lived a life of opulence, decadence, and excess. I'm not proud of it. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna do here to not get hit. Does the creep ever dissipate? Yeah, okay, I'll take it at least. I've come to terms with the fact that for where I'm at in my life right now, the poppy seed bagel is, in my opinion, the best bagel. I got nothing against a sesame seed bagel. I love an everything bagel. I was never really too much into like the fruit bagels, but I think the poppy seed doesn't get as much credit as it deserves, in my opinion. Yeah, they're not that much flavor, but the extra texture they give, well worth it. I'm into it. I'm just gonna try to take that, and I think that was the right call. It's kind of an interesting question, right? Like, you could reroll. You'd have a 50% chance for the item to disappear and a 50% chance for both items to become something else. Seems a little weird to re-roll a question mark, sight unseen, with a 50% chance that it becomes a different question mark. So I think that in that situation, just taking the devil you don't know is actually, in contrast to the fable, I think it might be the better option. Also, Bumbo's no joke. Like, he's not that good, but in a situation, you're playing as the Lost, you get a max level Bumbo. The Bumbo's able to get in there and do some damage. I actually thought holy water was only once per room. The fact that it respawns like Bob's brain is pretty sick. I wonder if I could actually get the creep to land. Right now it's not working out so hot, but that's okay. We're immune to your charms, which is very nice. But yeah, we could just hide out over a rock in some rooms while like Bumbo finishes the job for us, I guess. I gotta tell you, I'm basically like clockwork when it comes to ordering delivery. I only order 2 things. That doesn't mean I only eat out, now and then. Well, I mean, I eat out 0 right now. Phrasing, of course, being an issue here. We're gonna take this. Oh, you can't take it all as the Lost. I'm not super disappointed by what we took there, but I might have taken the quarter instead. But, like, most of the takeout, dine-in, or, like, order-in decisions are made by my wife. I'm a very simple man when it comes to my own order-ins. Sometimes early on a Sunday morning, like today, for example, it's still only 9:20 a.m., I'll order a breakfast bagel sandwich and a half dozen bagels with a little cream cheese for the rest of the week. And then occasionally, at night, I'll be like, not the same night, but, 3 weeks later, I'll be like, I could really go for a burrito. That's my only... it's like clockwork. And by like clockwork, I mean it happens routinely, but on an unpredictable schedule. So if that's what your clock maker is doing for you, I think you need to shop around. But, that's neither here nor there. So that is a trinket plus an HP upgrade. We'll probably try a reroll, just because the HP upgrade is worth nothing. It's a really decent run here, though. We just need Bumbo to get a little bit stronger. I don't know about that one. Again, I don't want to, like, promise that we're going to try to beat, Dogma, the Beast, Supermom, whatever the heck the endgame alt path is, but, right now, I mean, I would say we don't have anything that is, like, stellar, but we've got a collection of some pretty good stuff that's also obviously bad. But this is kind of like your first put up or shut up moment, right? Is like, can you realistically, I mean, that's a reroll. Wait, no, don't take my charge. Baby, I can flip you over if you want, baby. Yo, Bumbo, that's, talk about pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, buddy. Look at that. Ahoo, ahoo. Oh, and then there's another one for you. Would you look at that? Baby. I don't want to flip her over until she's, you know, confirmed that she wants to be flipped over. Because one of these days she's going to have to flip herself back over. Oh, no. You okay, honey? Shielded tears? Simultaneously great and dangerous, but I think as our rate of fire is so good, we will just, we'll go for it. We really don't care for Curse of the Tower. Please tell me that in Repentance this could still be a curse item pool item. That's fine. It's not great, but it's something. Baby. By the way, you know, people are often curious, you know, how was our day off this week? It was pretty low-key. We had some errands to run, which is like, I mean, it's always funny now, like, because I think I got up at like 6:45 or something on Saturday. I know we had 3 errands that were connected, right? One of them was like, you gotta go to the post office and like return this stuff to Amazon. My wife got a weighted blanket from Amazon. We both used it. We both hated it. I'm not saying that the weighted blanket industry is a scam, but it's not right for us, I think. So I gotta return. I had to return that. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, man. I had to return that to Amazon. While at the post office, we'll probably end up just taking that, but just give me a second here. While at the post office, I was to pick up a package we received that ended up being a new car seat for the baby because she's outgrowing her other one. Then I was to take the car seat back. Why not? And install it. Oh, Matchbook maybe always gives Matchstick now? That's kind of interesting. Unfortunately, because I wake up so early, not flexing, just saying, I was at the post office at like, you know, I drove by early, like 8:30 maybe, and then they were like, hey, we're not open till noon, so I was like, okay, I'll come back later. I came back at 11:40, and then I was like waiting in line, and the store manager came up to me and was like, hey, actually, like we're gonna open at 2 today because we had someone like call in, like sick basically. Which first you're like, oh well, you know, yeah, please don't have them come in. Please, you know, I'm willing to wait. So then I went home again. Ended up not getting down to the dang post office until like 3:40. It's crazy, man. Like I had the best laid plans, you know, of mice and men, but if you want to make God laugh, just tell him your plans, I guess. You know, I was so ready to be the first person at the post office in the morning, like you know, my grandma in 1996, and it didn't come to pass. That being said, we did get all the errands done, so like I'm happy with that, but we're gonna use our reroll here, by the way, and we're also gonna try to continue going down the alt path. If you're saying, by the way, that it had a high probability that was gonna happen. If you're saying, by the way, NL, that's the most boring story I've ever heard, wait till you hear this one, okay? We also, hey baby, we also took the baby out for a walk today, or yesterday. And then we got outside, and it was too windy, so we came back inside. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much my day. I honestly thought you were going to pay out with an item because we're on the 3rd floor, but I don't know the payout ratios for this stuff on the alt floors. I'll just take the L on that one. Come on, come on. You know you want to be next level Bumble. You knew it was coming. Baby, you okay? So those are my stories. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to flip this baby back over. Excuse me, sweetie. Excuse me. You ready? That was like 15 minutes of flip. So good. Hey. Yeah, great job. Great job, honey. Okay, and then now that I've sat up, we might as well caffeinate as well. Get some of those poppy seeds out of there. Okay. And then don't accidentally stop the recording. I think we've done it. Oh, I'm already the Lost. I didn't even... This is my... I mean, technically my first Lost run was like the first one you saw in this video, but these are my first Lost runs over the course of this video. Or over the course of Repentance at all, I should say. Which I'm actually realizing is really funny, because I was trying to, like... I was gonna say, this is the first moment in the game where you really have to put up or shut up. Like, are you willing to fight this boss as the Lost? And for real, in my head, I forgot that we already had. Now, to be fair, that doesn't mean that we're destined and, like, guaranteed to win against the boss. We did almost take some damage last time. I mean, we got hit once, but we could have done even worse. Okay, if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna be chilling. Thank you. I don't know, like, we lost... No, we had the same amount of tears upgrades. I get that teardrop locket all the time. I'm just gonna level with you. I got no idea what the heck it does. I should look it up, but I already looked up one thing this video. People are gonna say, you know, what happened to NL? Lord forgive him, he's gotta go back to the old him, etc., etc. So yeah, that was my Saturday. The only other thing that I was, that I got up to on Saturday, because I woke up so early, you know, there was very little to do, which is actually nice. Like, my wife and I keep a tidy house, so I woke up quite early and was like, I'm gonna, like, knock out some chores before it becomes a problem. Well, I got all this time, and then I realized, like, all the chores had already been handled, so I just did a bunch of laundry. Which is fine, don't get me wrong, but I was kind of sat there, like, bereft of purpose. At 7:30 a.m. on a Saturday, so I just started watching, like, classic Simpsons episodes on Disney Plus, and I gotta tell you, that show, that I don't know if anybody else is in a similar boat here. I might be the only person who's paying attention, but I'm here to tell you, I think The Simpsons used to be pretty good. Is the episode, I mean, I watched like 5 of them, but the episode where Lisa falls in love with, or gets a crush on Nelson Muntz, and she goes over to his house and he has like a Nuke the Whales poster. Nuke the Whales? You don't really believe that, do you? Ah, we gotta nuke something. Or, when he plays her the song, and he's like, joy to the world, the teacher's dead. We barbecued her head. Oh, yeah, it's funny? You think it's funny that he's singing about murder? No, but, like, it's just so crass, you know, that... What happened to her body? We flushed it down the potty. I think it's really hard to explain, believe it or not, the second layer of humor on that one. Because when you're a kid and you watch The Simpsons, you're like, you know, it's funny. I like the funny character. Look at the monkey smile. Nausea. But when you're an adult, especially, I mean, like, the adult stuff in The Simpsons is pretty on point, you know? Like, I also watched the episode where Milhouse's parents get a divorce. And you're like, you can see parallels of, like, real adult life there. Like, having a game night where everybody's getting super awkward because, like, one couple is clearly, you know, sick of each other, to be honest. Okay, so this to me, you just take the right one again. Why? Because we don't want... The premium that we pay of the 50% chance that we get no item is not worth being able to see the item we get on the left, in my opinion. But, that is good stuff. I mean, I think it's kind of like the most cliche thing you can say about a cartoon is that, you know, like, oh, it's for kids, but it has, like, adults-oriented jokes in it as well. But those early Simpsons episodes really are like, it's more like an adult sitcom that also kids can enjoy, I think. That's my take on it. I don't know, it probably, like, I mean, The Simpsons was such a cultural phenomenon, you don't need anybody else to say anything about it, but I'm just throwing it out there, okay? And you realize, like, you know, Nelson Muntz, you're like, it's less that it's funny because, like, he's going ha-ha, and more that it's like, oh, you kind of makes you think. You're like, I know parents whose kids are going to turn out like that because that's how the parents let them behave. Anyway, nobody you would know. They live in Canada. Just thought it was interesting. It really is a show that, like, I think over time it hits different. Okay, this is a horrible room. I'm a fool. I hate it. I'm hoping that Bumbo will carry me here, because I really am just a little frightened, but I think we did a good job there. You know, this easy world card. I don't know if we should be letting Bumbo pick those up. I apologize. I mean, you wouldn't believe it, by the way, because I'm like, oh no. Because I seem phlegmy in, like, every Isaac episode, but I'm here to tell you sincerely, I was not. Oh, but baby, what's wrong? Oh no! One moment, please. One moment. All right, I'm back. I think we just had a little bit of a sleepy baby. You know, like I can see her eyes are a little red. No, not like this. I lived. Okay, that was a bad time for a pause in the video, but also, like, I kind of had no choice, right? Like, you hear, like, sometimes a baby builds up to a cry. Saved. Like, you'll hear, like, some grunting or some blubbering first, and then sometimes there's just an instant, like, thermonuclear, like, wah! And that's where you gotta be, like, you know, I gotta get on that right away. But I think it's just tired. I think you're just tired, baby. So really, we're just gonna try to distract her by bouncing her in the bouncer, and then she's gonna figure it out. She's gonna figure it all out, right? Kate and I came up with a great bit yesterday. What if babies could use Reddit? We were talking about, like, the kinds of posts you would see on baby Reddit. That's like mega thread. What to do when you're tired, and it would be like, number 1, consider closing your eyes. When you're tired, your body wants to go to sleep. What is sleep? You know, like, and then, like, the other posts you would see would be like, I recognize, by the way, this bit might not be that funny if you don't have a baby. It might just be a little weird. Hey, it was like, finally, have your say once and for all. Nursing versus formula, what's better? It all started because, like, we took the baby out for a walk, as mentioned. Hey, what are you gonna cry about? And, like, we'll pass by other parents that have babies in strollers. Well, this is how we die, by the way. And we're like, I wonder if the babies ever make, like, eye contact with each other. And like, they have, like, their own unspoken communication. I'm gonna assume the answer is no. But, like, I wonder. Then we were like, well, if babies could talk, how do you think they'd talk? They'd, you know, hey, how's your stroller? Whoa, oh, what the heck? Excuse me, Derek, I believe I've been telefragged. That's an illegal maneuver according to the Geneva Convention. I would like to apologize, by the way, because we're gonna have to put a pause in this one. It's simply science. I think I'll probably do it right now, but I don't want to put myself in a spot where I'm respawning into, you know, Gotterdammerung, if possible. Baby, just let me live or let me die, okay? And then when we get through that, it's all gonna become clear. Did you see that bone almost hit us? No! Please, we're almost done. My quarrel is not with you. My quarrel is not with you. We lived, baby. We lived. Oh my god. I can't believe it. So we did get a deal with the devil. Remember, you can take one deal. I think this will do nothing for us. Normally, it would give us stats upgrades in proportion to the amount of HP lost. Sure, that actually seems amazing. And then we're not going to get another reroll. There is a charge, baby, but, like, And this is only the Ash Pit one. Okay. 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 Did I get the key piece, by the way? Yeah, oh, the knife piece? There it is. Alright. So easy. So easy. It's a little tough. I'm not totally convinced, is what I would say, I guess, that this run was meant to go to the alt path. But I would say, you know, based on the little that I know about this version of the Lost, it actually seems like... Oh, it's going to be Isaac's room. Which would be a great opportunity for the black market, maybe, if it could exist. It won't, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. But Goathead seems like one of those, like, top-tier 10 out of 10 deal with the devil items. Like, the ability to get one free deal with the devil item with the potential for a reroll every single floor. Now we're starting. We're starting to believe in something. 1,000,000,000% I do not see myself beating the alt path boss with a build that's similar to this. I literally just can't. I mean, you gotta only get hit once. I can't do it. The dodges are tough. They're tough dodges, baby. You wouldn't understand yet. You don't really do that much dodging. Sometimes when Daddy's outside in the, you know, he's giving you a walk in the stroller, Daddy's got to do some dodging, because honestly, like, there's some people, kindred spirits, let's call them, and, okay, you're not dead, huh? They treat the sidewalk like it's a road. So they walk, you know, on the right side with their stroller. They slow down when somebody in front of them is moving slowly. If somebody is coming the other way, they don't walk like 7 people to, you know, the same side of the sidewalk, side by side. They walk like in groups that allow traffic to pass in the other direction. But then there's a lot of people, baby, who are just like, I need to go wherever I need to go, and if I ever accommodate anybody else's interest, it's actually like I'm owned, apparently, so they'd like deliberately refuse to get out of anybody's way, even if it's their fault in the first place that, you know, their paths crossed. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, you know people like this, I'm sure. The number one thing that gets me, and it happens, you know, this is not like, oh, I have a stroller, get out of my way. That was really bad. It's just, you know, it's common courtesy. Around here, the sidewalks are maybe 3 people wide, okay? But you don't want to walk 3 people wide because, I mean, it's COVID. You don't want to, like, you know, be brushing up against strangers if possible. It's probably just not something you should do to begin with, maybe, but especially right now. I know what you're thinking. Maybe not the best time to have popped the tower card. Baby, baby, baby. She's also teething a little, which is potentially... this is a symptom of what's happening here. It is. It's funny to me that she's only doing it during the, like, super tough boss fights. I'm like, come on, baby, Daddy doesn't know the patterns for these guys. Saved. Would be nice. I was just gonna say, if we can get Shade up there. Like, Shade kinda stinks, but at least, like, it's the thought that counts. I think I'm doing no damage with these bombs at all. Honey. You're okay. I knew it. I knew I predicted the wrong brimstone. This is the right brimstone? Oh. We gotta try. Saved. Yet again, saved. And of course we'll keep taking the tiers upgrades. I think, I don't know, do you think 5 is the maximum, or do you think we just happen to hit a nice round number there? Seems a little suspicious to me. So, 2 spooky is not that bad. But I'm not sure I'm convinced that it's good enough. But, like, it really is a powerful fear shot. I'm gonna give it a try. Honey. Do 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 do. You are my baby. Do 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 do. You are 6 months old, and your teeth are popping out. Okay, so we are at the tears cap. You know what? That's good intel. Baby, you've got some teeth. They're probably annoying you, but it's not your daddy's fault. I mean, I guess, look, that's a debate for another day. Okay. Also had one of those weekends where I was like, I think I actually do know how to sing. And everybody that's been making fun of me for being a bad singer is going to be ashamed of their words and their deeds. Just vibing out in the car on the way to the post office. I learned to work the saxophone. I play just what I feel. Drink warm milk all night long. And sleep. They got a name for the babies in the world. I want a name when I poo. They call all the daddies the crimson egg. We're so fast, man. Like, I didn't realize as the Lost that's so easy. You're like, by the way, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, this guy's lost his freaking mind. He's off the planet. So let me just like own something for you here, okay? We do not have a run that is realistically capable of beating the late game bosses here, but we're kind of on that path for a half hour anyway. Why not just see how it goes? This could kill us for all I know. Oh no, it's just open, okay. So I think essentially I've signed my own like death certificate on that one. Like I think that we're in a real nasty spot. Look, the missing poster! The missing poster has saved us. Don't say I didn't warn you though. Like, okay, I'll admit I just didn't see that, but just chill, man. Just chill. You're doing great here. Look at this. Look at this. Still chilling after all these years. The mausoleum is a really, really hard floor. The only other thing that I guess I would have wanted to do on this run is, like, if we could have, like, unlock Tainted Lost is good, but, like, you know, you're gonna make me say it. I think this is actually pretty solid, too. Maybe I'm wrong. Just taking a bunch of Tears upgrades I don't need, baby. But I feel like unlocking characters is like the easy way out. Like, it's not hard to unlock most of the Tainted versions. At some point, we're gonna have to play out of our gourd to beat these bosses. Like, why not now, you know? Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Woo-woos of London again. And then, baby, it's your line. You ready? Werewolves of London. Woo! She's laughing. She's laughing. Alges? Not alges? Oh no, you took shade from me. And the knife as well. Baby, Daddy's coming home soon, I think. I don't think you're gonna have to wait too long for this one. Oh no. Oh my god. That's tough. Alright. Hopefully we'll be able to fit in another one this morning, but for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. We did our best, honestly. And I'll see you next time. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/northernlion to see when I'm going to be live again. Here's a hint. It's always except for Saturday. See you then.